Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be unboxing the Throne of Eldraine booster pack, or Planeswalker deck. And I'm just going to be going through, I just got the package today, so let's go ahead and open this. So I hope I can do more than just this. I will probably be doing more of these in the future, more unboxing. I'm just going to move this off the table so I can get it out so it doesn't mess up my camera work. I have the camera in a very specific spot, and it would be disastrous if I knocked it over, so and I don't have a phone tripod yet, so so this came out on October 4th. As of today, I'm recording this on October 6th, so about 2 days ago. And I ordered it off of Amazon just the other day while I was getting sushi with my mother. So there's that, and I ordered it off of Amazon. And here we go. Here we go. We have Oko the Trickster Planeswalker deck. I believe that there's booster packs in here. Yep, includes 2 boosters right there. It is a green and blue deck, so let's see what we have in here. There is a red and white alternative deck, but I didn't feel like, one, they were out of stock, and 2, I didn't really feel like it was gonna be as good as possibly this could be. So before we do anything, let's take a look at what the Planeswalker does. So in the box we got, obviously, the deck box, and we got the Planeswalker card here. As soon as I can get it out here. Oh. Try my easiest not to bend it. Here we go. We have the Planeswalker. +1 ability is put 2 1/1 counters up to 2 onto 1 target creature. The +0 is, or I guess this is just free. So until end of turn, Oko the Trickster becomes a copy of target creature, and you control prevent all damage that would be dealt to him during this turn. And his -7 ability is until end of turn, each creature you control has the base power and toughness of 10/10 and gains trample. So that's very nice. It would probably work well in my Goblin deck that I showed last video. I'm unsure if this is what a foil is. I don't know the terminology. I'm pretty sure all Planeswalkers are like this anyways, so, yeah. And I'm gonna open the boosters first, and then we're gonna look at what the, what's in the deck. This is my first time opening this, so I don't know what's actually in the deck. So, for, at the cover we have a 2/2 Elf Archer. He's got Flash and Reach, and whenever a non-human creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may put X/1/1. You may pay X when you do put X/1/1 counters on Wildborn Preserver, which is him. So, I guess that's kind of nice if you have like a mana burn going on. So here's what the booster pack looks like. Throne of Eldraine. Yeah, I don't think I need to show you guys. I'm sure you guys know what booster packs are. Okay, so here we go. Alright, we got Garenbrig Paladin. He's a giant knight. He's a 4/4. He's got Adamant. If at least 3 green mana was spent to cast this spell, Green Paladin enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. It can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. That's alright. Here we got Lost Legion, Spectre Knight, or Spirit Knight, I guess. When Lost Legion enters the battlefield, scry 2. Here we have another concept or mechanic in this game, in this block called Adventure. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but from the looks of it, you can just kind of do it whenever you want. And this does say an instant, so you would be able to cast it as a normal ability. However, I have seen some cards where it would say sorcery, so you would only cast it at sorcery speed. So here's an enchant aura. enchant creature. When Charm Sleep enters the battlefield, tap on enchant creature. Tap enchanted creature, yep. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during control's next untap step. Alright, I'm not sure how that would work. Here's a 3/2 Knight. Here's a land, Gingerbread Cabin. It's kind of nice. Ooh, a Scarecrow Knight. I like that one. Artifact creature, you pay 3 and he gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Here is another one. His adventure is target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. He's a 3/2. Here's a Merfolk Rogue. Whenever Moonlit Scavenger enters the battlefield, if you control an artifact or enchantment, return target creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand. He's a 4/5. Kind of expensive for that. Here's a Barred Cow. Or Bartered Cow, excuse me. When Bartered Cow dies, or when you discard it, create a food token, and it is an artifact with tap or pay 2 and tap and sacrifice this artifact to gain 3 life. So that's another big concept in this. That's another big gameplay mechanic in this block is food tokens. All that glitters. That's an enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. So that can be nice. Here's Wandermare. Whenever you catch a creature spell that has an adventure, put 1/1 counter on Wandermare or Wandermare. It doesn't need to have gone on an adventure first. So from the looks of it, it looks like the some cards have to function like they go on adventures and such. So I don't know. I haven't played with this deck yet, as I just unboxed it. Here's a Serpent. He's a blue-green or blue-black. This actually looks kind of nice. Looks like a card that I might actually be using. He's got Flash, so that's kind of nice. And here's an island and a food token. So that's one. And here we got the second one. There's one card that I'm hoping to get, although I don't know if I'll get it since it's not guaranteed. Here's the second art of it. It is a legendary. The creature I'm referring to is the legendary fairy. It's probably rare that I'll get him. Definitely won't get him in the deck because he's a black creature, or he's a black mana creature. So here we go. Here we got the Lochswain Paladin. He's a creature, human knight. He's got menace and adamant. He's a Searing Barrage. Searing Barrage deals 5 damage to target creature, and he also has adamant. And here's Crashing Drawbridge. I was actually looking at this this card, and it actually looked really nice. Here's Baked into a Pie. Destroy target creature and create a food token. Here is a Blow Your House Down. Up to 3 target creatures can't block this turn. Destroy any of them that are walls. That's actually kind of handy. Here's another Elf Warrior. He's a 1/1. Whenever Wildwood Tractor and attacks or blocks, if you control another non-human creature, Wildwood Tracker gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Here's a plane. You can tap to add a plane. Idyllic Grange enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 3 or more planes. That's kind of nice. That'd be nice in this deck too. What else can it do? When it enters the battlefield untapped, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Oh, that's kind of nice. So we got a enchantment for only 1 mana. Enchant creature. Enchant creature gets -2, -0. It gets -6, -0 instead, as long as his controller has 7 or more cards in the graveyard. That's actually really nice. Silver Flame Squire is a human soldier. His instant is an adventure. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Untap it. Here's Lucky Clover. Whenever you cast an adventure, instant, or sorcery spell, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. Human Knight's got Trample and Haste. Whenever Burning Yard Trainer enters the battlefield, another target knight you control gets +2/+2 and gains Trample and Haste until end of turn. Ooh, I was actually looking at this. Each other non-human creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Again, this would be fantastic in my other goblin deck if I had added any green mana in there. Grumgully the Generous, that's actually really nice. Oh, I see a foil back there. Whenever Happily Ever After enters the battlefield, each player gains 5 life and draws a card. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 5 colors among permanents you control, at the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 5 colors among permanents you control, there are 6 or more card types among your permanents you control and or cards in your graveyard. Your life total is greater than or equal to the starting life total. You win the game. Okay. Alright. So here's the animating fairy foil. Target creature, target non-artifact you control becomes a 0/0 artifact creature. Put 4 1/1 counters on it. And he's flying. That's actually kind of nice. And mountain and food token. Kind of sad I didn't get the card that I wanted, but on the bright side, we got this shaman here who looks really cool. I like the art here. He's a goblin shaman. He's a 3/3. Very nice. And also the foil here. So, let's put this back and get the Planeswalker here. Oops. I'll put this all to the side. And then let's look at the deck here. It's all wrapped here in plastic wrap. And then we also have an arena code, which is on the other side of this card as soon as we open it. I actually have a neighbor that works on Magic Arena, and her and her husband get a lot of, they get free cards every month, which is really nice. Working for Wizards doesn't seem so bad anymore. I don't know if it ever was bad, but, you know, if you get free cards, then damn. Okay, so here's the code. I'm not going to show you the code, actually. Actually, you know what? I don't play Arena, so whoever wants the code, whoever's quick enough to do it, go for it. Okay, so here is the Elf Archer we talked about earlier. Return of the Wild Speaker. He's an instant, choose 1, draw cards equal to the greater power among non-human creatures you control, or non-human creatures you control get +3/+3 until end of turn. That's kind of nice. Oops. Here's Oko Hospitality. There's 2 of them. He's an instant. Creatures you control have base power and toughness of 3/3 until end of turn. You may search your library and or graveyard for a card named Oko the Trickster, reveal it, and put it in your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. That's kind of nice. Here's the Fairy Rogue, Fairy Vandal, flying in flash. Whenever you draw your card, draw your second card. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a 1/1 counter on Fairy Vandal. Okay. I guess if you were to use cards, that made you draw again. Here's Misford River Turtle, and there's 2 of them. 1/5. Whenever a Misford River Turtle attacks another target attacking non-human creature can't be blocked this turn. That's nice. Tome Raider. See what you guys did there, and there's 3 of them here. 3 of them here. When Tome Raider enters the battlefield, draw a card. Oh, I see. And then you can use the other guy here for the... Okay, so they kind of work together. Alright, so here's a giant, Beanstalk Giant. He's a star. Search your library for a basic land card. Put it onto the battlefield and shuffle your library. That's his adventure. And Beanstalk Giant's power and toughness are equal to the amount of lands you control. Okay, kind of nice. So he can get pretty powerful there. Here's a human warrior. Shield's Might. It's an adventure. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. And there's another one. And another one. And then this is a Keeper of Fables. I should be putting these into separate piles so they don't get mixed up with the booster cards. Okay, there we go. He's a cat. 4/5. Whenever 1 or more non-human creatures you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. That's another one. And then here is a Fairy Vandal from earlier. And then this is a Tree Folk Druid. Tunavale Tree Folk. His adventure is put 2 1/1 counter on target creature. Then exile this card. You may cast this creature later from exile. I guess adventures kind of work like flashback, kind of. I guess, I don't know. You can bring them back from exile. Is what it looks like. Um, Here's a fairy. Got flying. The 2/2, and there's 3 of them. Oko Accomplices. It's another fairy. 2/3. Another one. Another one. And another one. And then this is an oaf. Oaf? Is that how you pronounce it? Okay. Oaf. So for 8 mana, Bramblefort Fink has base power and toughness of 10/10 until end of turn. Activate this ability only if you control an Oko Planeswalker. So that's nice. Could probably get more Okos in there. Here's another one. And another one. And the rest are lands. Here's some dual lands. There's a lot of dual lands and some islands and forests and all that. Oh, and here is the some other sorcery cards. The enchantment from earlier. Here is Frogify. I know a few friends that like Frogify, so it's very nice to have. Enchanted creature lose all abilities and is a blue frog creature with base power and toughness of 1/1. There's another Frogify, and another Frogify. On an adventure. Okay, so this is the card that explains adventure, I believe. On an adventure, after an adventure resolves, you can place the exiled card here. You may cast the creature from exile. Okay. Alright. I'm not really sure how that works, but yeah. That's pretty much it for this video. So let me know if you guys have any ways that this deck could work. I don't play all that often. I mean, I play a lot, but recently my schedule has been a lot busier, so I can't really play too much with people anymore. I don't really go to Friday Night Magic either in local game stores, but I probably should. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.